the togetherness and happiness that they want, Scorpio, but are so afraid to just live within. Let's check it out. Hi guys, welcome to your July 2021. This is going to be the What Aren't They Telling You Timeless reading week 2 for the beautiful sign of Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Hello, Scorpio. If you are new here with me, hello, hello. If you are returning, welcome back. And if you're subscribed to the tribe, and what's good, fam bams, and hello to my patrons. I want to take a moment to talk about personal readings, if that's going to be something that you guys are going to be doing for my regular clients and people who are just thinking about it. This is going to be a short week. So right now, I think I have a total of 4 appointments for this upcoming week. And next week is filling up really fast. If you're interested in weekend readings and you can't do weekday, unfortunately, the only day that I have available for the weekends will be July 31st. And I believe there really is only one appointment, if still any appointments on that day, because that was the only day that I had available. Other than that, if you want to wait, we're already booking into August. So if that's what you want to do, I just wanted to bring it to your attention because a client brought it to mind and I did not know that. So let's get started. Scorpio, you and this person obviously have a great deal of love for one another. I did show you that 10 of cups that was there. And it's 2 people in here. You don't just achieve 10 cups by yourself. 2 arms, 2 thoughts, 2 hearts coming together as one. They want to go back there and want to live in that energy so bad. I feel like the very same hand that caused the confusion is the hand that they refuse to blame, if that makes sense. It's like fondling my trigger but blaming my gun. They want the heartache to end, okay? They want the communication, yes, as you saw in that bonus. The problem is that there was a lot of insecurities. There was a lot of insecurities, which as you're going to see is going to come out. There's a lot of things that went on with you guys in the past that was not right. That really hurt them in a way. And I feel like when I see the hangman indicating your past energy, that lets me know that this person is always in a state of, I don't know. They're always in a state of confusion. Are we going to move forward? What are we going to do? Da, 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 da. They never really want to commit just to do it because they're so deathly afraid of failing that they get in their own way and refuse to even move forward with you. Yes, in the past, there was the 5 of Wands. There was conflict, quarreling, and competition. The competition that I feel in this particular energy is the competition of one-upmanship. You did it, so I'm going to do it too. You said this, I'm going to say it too. You did that, I'm going to outdo you. So forth and so on, yet the vicious cycle continues to go round and round. When you're constantly in a state of hangman, it's not a constant thing. There are things that take you into hangman energy because overall, it's looked at to be a really necessary part of the energy because you should need, sorry guys, you should need to want to go and hangman every once in a while. You should want to go into a mode of non-action. You should want to think. It's meant to be a very non-reactive but very contemplative type of energy where non-action is the best action. However, this is an individual who goes like halfway there and then they don't allow the hangman energy to fully manifest and do what it needs to do. It's like they'll get there, Scorp, and then they'll freak out and then say no for whatever their reason is. One of the things that I see has been very hard is for them to get to know you. There's been a lot, and there is already love here. So it's almost when I see that a person is constantly in that state, I'm feeling like they hold back themselves. They hold back themselves. So what you have saw is not necessarily who they really are, if that makes sense. Like they hold back themselves from getting to know you. a lot of it is because maybe they are so afraid of what you're going to see. They don't want to be vulnerable, yet they want to end the struggle. It's really all over the place. They're open for love, yet they argue and say that they don't want to be in love. It's been this week has been a lot of contradictions. I'm noticing in the energy. A lot of love is coming out. Last week it was third parties. This week it's been, 10 of cups, ace of cups. You make me happy, but it's always, that's what a lot of the videos have been coming in with this week. And they needed to they needed to pause for the right reasons, but they paused because they were insecure. Not really allowing themselves to really look at the problem for what it was worth. They're open for love and they want to get to know you, yet they keep themselves closed off, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Also, it could be that, let me put these back, that a good reason why they're open for love, the open for love and getting to know you process has been so hard is because of their individual insecurities, which we're going to get into. I feel like for a lot of you guys, they have money problems. This Two of Pentacles doesn't necessarily indicate the money problems to me, but the clarifier on the top of the deck does. They are holding back. This is money issues preventing me from asking you out. So if you feel like they're always undecided, always coming towards you, showing you so much and running, they definitely have another pentacle that they're juggling, and they don't juggle that pentacle as well. Maybe there's a facade here. I do see it. There is a facade here in the heart place in the illusion category. And of course, this can be in reverse, Scorpio, where they're so focused on keeping up this facade, not wanting you to see their money issues, not really wanting you to see anything real, which is really unfortunate because you guys have been together and have great love for one another. And I do see even a Six of Cups indicating childhood romance, which also is here. At least I thought somewhere. Yes. But let's keep going. So obviously the first card is the Ten of Cups. We do have the Wheel of Fortune. Some things may come out about their finances now, but anywho, in the heart place, we have Hermit energy. We do have Six of Cups, and we do have the Lovers. They have a great deal. This is a connection, but there's just certain parts of you that they do not want you to see, which is very unfortunate. We do have the Sun, and we do have Temperance. One of the things that I definitely picked up on in your bonus, Scorps, was that this person, that line in the Fiona Apple song, you fondle my trigger and you blame my gun. It's like they blame you and become a martyr for the very thing that they hold themselves back from. They complain that maybe we haven't done this and we haven't done that, yet they don't make themselves available for that, this or that. Does that make sense? They are afraid of their own emotions. There are so many insecurities that came out about this relationship. It is ridiculous. Now I'm going to skip and just go to the Lovers. This deep spiritual connection. I don't feel multiple choices in love. I don't feel like they have to make a choice there. I feel like they have a tremendous amount of love for you, and they just don't know what to do with it. They're very insecure about this relationship. And I get scared, if I'm being honest with you. Maybe we're better off separated. I'm not ready to settle down. Sometimes I think you can be a little controlling and it pushes me away. Yet at the same time, you make my heart skip a beat. But more importantly, out of all of that resistance, I need more time to heal and love myself. It looks like this person may be insecure. It's here, obviously, so there's no may. And they want you to validate them. And when you don't validate them, they don't even know how to feel, which is terrible. They love you, but they're so afraid of this love. It is just unreal. They really are. The Ten of Cups is being clarified by Divine Feminine. This is a divine connection. You are their male or female counterpart. You choose. The Wheel of Fortune is take my hand. I can tell you that destiny is here, and there's going to be a turning point between you guys in love. Yes. The illusion in that Hermit energy that I've already showed you. Who else had that? Cancer had this. This is why I told you guys that maybe you're connected with Cancer. We do have a water here. That is the illusion. What's fantasy and what's reality? They have a hard time with discernment. They can't tell. Maybe they're so used to being taken for a ride. What does that mean? Like, they have one of those type of the way that they emote or their emotional nature is wrapped up in how you blow smoke up their ass. Like and I'm not making fun of it. It's actually very terrible. And it's not about right, wrong, or indifferent, because we all emote in a way where we have to sometimes take a step back and say, okay, this isn't about money. This isn't about the connection. This isn't about the intellect. Every element, no matter what it is, have to have that moment with themselves. If you're earth, it isn't about, sometimes there needs to be things that is beyond that pinnacle. Water, beyond that water, that connection. Air, beyond that intellectual stimulation. Okay? And fire, beyond the impulsivity of being able to want to do what you want to do. Sometimes you have to take what's inside of you and what you feel comfortable with and understand this isn't love. This is how I love, or this is what I want. And I think that this person hasn't reached that level yet. You know, Scorp, for the most part, you're down for whatever. You'll just be like, whatever. Once you make your mind up, you're in it. And this person goes back and forth. They don't, they want to control. Listen, where's my hangman? This is what they've been trying to do, okay? This is exactly what is the problem. The main lesson in this card is that we control by letting go, and we win by surrendering, okay? They haven't understood, like they get 2 steps forward, like, okay, I'm not going to control this. And boom, they get right back into trying to control it. And that in turn causes problems with you. You are a natural boss. You don't have to overly control anything. You're going to do what you want to do when you want to do it respectfully. But the beautiful thing about you guys, no matter what they say about you, when you make your mind up, you're in it. You're with that person. And if you have a Scorpio sun, like if you have something that complements that sun, it's like you're in it. And you are misunderstood. You are one of the zodiac signs that is very misunderstood, especially when you get mad. Yes, you are. But at the end of the day, the loyalty with fixed water that you give is unmatched. And this person has been taken for a ride in the past. Like I was saying, they could be one of those individuals who just unfortunately connects intellectually. So when you stop validating them and now it's time to coast in the relationship, if they don't get that constant validation, they just don't know how to operate, which as fixed water, you'll just be looking at them like, okay, like I know how that look you give, you just be like, really? You're going to continue to act stupid, huh? You guys crack me up. You be like, and then you love to, when you know better, and this person or whomever you deal with doesn't listen, because I know how that fixed energy works. I'm the opposite sign from your fixed energy as a Taurus, in my Venus and in my Mars. So I do have that fixed energy in your house and my Scorpio house, and it's like, sometimes that fixed energy, you know better. So you just kind of sit back and you don't budge. You're like, okay, all right, whatever. Because you're secure. Like you just watch this person make a fool of themselves. You watch them, basically you hand them the scissors and be like, just cut yourself. Just cut the cord then, fine. And then as soon as they cut it, they're crying that they cut it. You're just like, well, would you stop? That's what this is. So they went within. And then their heart, this is a personal journey. They have to do this to figure out who the hell they are and what they want. But you guys have amassed this time between you. It's just taking it beyond this. Understanding, right here that nothing of value is not, you have to sacrifice in order to win there. I will say though that the Six of Cups, they do want to rewrite the story. Like I told you guys, either this was a love that started when you were children, or this was a love that was so special and so beautiful that it was like, you know, a childhood. You could be yourself. There was like an innocence. But the person got scared. They got scared. They didn't want, you know, their insecurities began to show. Like I said, the deeper the connection went, the more scared they get. Like I said, and this person doesn't want you to know some things about their financial too, which is interesting. They could be going through that right now. Anyway, you make them very, very happy with the Sun card. And again, the odds is what they want to do. They do want to overcome the odds, and they mean well. They definitely mean well. They just get in their own way. But they're going to be changing. This is temperance, moderating, and that's being clarified by childhood love. Like I said, this kind of goes back to this. It's almost as if these two cards can be here with the Six of Cups and the childhood love. And then the temperance could be rewrite your love story one day at a time. It doesn't matter. Both of them is fine. They both show up in the energy. So for those of you, some of them are your childhood loves and some of them they are not. I am going to go in with insecurities really quick and close us out because I want to know what is making them insecure. I do feel like a lot of this Scorpio was some things that happened in the past with this person. And some of it is the arguing and the one-upmanship that existed here in the past. I feel a calmness with you, honestly. Your energy, I feel you're very calm. Like, I'm not arguing with you, love. We already love each other. I want to continue to build. I've already made my mind up. I don't know what else you want me to do. Don't make it more than what it is, guys. I don't feel third party. I don't feel any of that stuff. So if you come in and you're resonating with bits and pieces of it, fantastic. But don't make it more than what it is. It's a very simple, calm read. They just get in their own way. They get in their own way of loving you. And they have to overcome these obstacles on their own because it's not with you that they're at odds with. They're at odds with themselves. Well, obviously, they want reconciliation. And I really do think, honestly, that they are afraid that they may lose you. Where is that? They are afraid, I told you. Maybe, here we go. I don't want to lose your love. I'm afraid I might lose you. They act so crazy that that's what they're afraid of. Honestly, Scorpio, you guys like a little bit of crazy. If the person ain't a little touched, you be like, I know you guys don't want to hear that, but honestly, you're built for it. You're built for this shit. Like, you're just like, you probably attract the crazies anyway. We're water signs. I'm a Cancer sun. It's like a certain part of your water is going to connect somebody. It's going to connect with someone that's broken, that needs your healing. Beam is like ding, 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 ding. You're it. Give me one more so we can close Scorps out of here. Oh, yep. This is what I feel. I see it. This is what they're insecure about. That was addiction. Physical addictions. I feel this one. Emotionally addictive thoughts or other negative patterns of behavior. This is them. And this is why. Honestly, it feels like if they really let you know how screwed up they are in the mind, you just may leave. You be like, what the hell? I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is. And they are crazy. Just a little bit of touch, but they crazy about you, Scorpio, okay? I'm going to cut it right there. I think I had enough. I needed to see what it was. And it has a lot to do with their past. It has a lot to do. Or it could have had a lot to do with how you treated them in the past. And there was some odds that you guys had to overcome. And you are pissed off because maybe you moved on from it and they still are there. That could be what it is too, because this part of me wants to say that this person feels like you're responsible for their shit too. Now, I didn't say that, but I'm getting it now, especially with this childhood love and the fact that this card is saying let go of the negative experiences of the past. So if the childhood love part resonates with you guys, they're blaming you partially for their insanity. And if this is just someone who you had the energy of that beautiful childhood love, and when you fell in love, it was like falling in love for the first time, and all of the things that you felt, that teenage romance that I'm hearing. I don't know, I've been hearing this the whole time and I just haven't said anything. I'm hearing Alicia Keys' teenage love affair or reckless love. Have you ever, you guys need to, okay, do I have to put that down as channeled music? Reckless love. Go and listen to the whole Alicia Keys I Am album. That's what I'm feeling. Reckless love. That's how you guys fell in love. If it was, if you fell in love as adults, that's what I'm feeling. That's how it was. For the other of you, you actually experienced childhood love, and when you had to grow each time you got older and overcome certain odds that, you know, came smack dab up against that childhood love and that connection, that's when things got a little bit sticky. Like, share, subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. Thank you, Scorpio. I appreciate you. I will see you guys in a couple days. I'm going to go right into you versus them. And I'm going to be doing something very special for week 3 and 4 because of the holiday and the fact that there wasn't a full week for the first. So I'm probably going to be doing a 2-in-1 read for weeks 3 and 4 somehow, and do something special so we can close the month out the right way. See you soon. Bye, Scorp.